So we keep getting all these signs that Marvel is going downhill, that Marvel is trying to push all of these agendas that we've all been speculating on them pushing, that Marvel is trying to push all of this social justice stuff, all this feminist stuff, all of this anti-white stuff. At the end of the day, that's what it is. That's the agenda that a lot of these films, that a lot of these media companies are pushing, and Marvel's no different. Marvel's trying to push that stuff as well, and it's really sad. I mean, the first glimpse that we got into this is this article right here. Anthony Mackie claims Disney and Marvel Studios are trying to change the way society looks at itself. Come on, man. That's really cool. That's really noble of Marvel to try to change the way the society looks at itself. But Disney, they're not trying to do that. They're really not trying to do that. That's what Anthony Mackie thinks, and that's what Disney and Marvel are trying to make the rest of the world think. That's what they're trying to make the rest of America think, but that's not actually what they're trying to do. They're just trying to profit off of these people, profit off of these causes, profit off these people who are very passionate about their causes, these people that actually do want to change the way America looks at itself, these people that actually do think that they're trying to make America a better place, even though they're really just causing more toxicity to come into America. They think they're trying to make it a better place. Now, there's a lot of people out there that say they're involved with these movements, and they really just have a lot of hate in their heart. They really don't care about these movements. But a lot of people out there truly do want to make America a better place. They truly do just want to make the world a better place. Now, Marvel and Disney, they're not those people. They don't care about making the world or America or anywhere else in the world a better place. They're just trying to profit off of these causes that actually do want to make America a better place. They're not trying to do this. Anthony Mackie is just falling into the trap, or I mean, he does actually work for Disney and Marvel, so maybe he's not falling into the trap. I doubt he's that stupid. He probably knows what Disney and Marvel are truly trying to do, but Anthony Mackie, this is a perfect example of someone falling into the trap, even though I don't think Anthony Mackie is doing that. I think this is exactly what they want us to think. This is exactly what they want America to think. This is exactly what they want all of these causes that they're trying to profit off of, all these people involved in those causes. They want them to think that they're on their side. They want them to think that they're trying to change the way society looks at itself, and that's just not what they're trying to do. But now we have even more proof of this. Now we have even more negative press for Marvel, even more reason that Marvel is going downhill, more reason that Marvel is never going to go back up, that people are just going to stop watching Marvel. And Kevin Feige is a main reason for that. Kevin Feige's ideology lines straight up with the woke ideology, lines straight up with Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars, everyone else in the world, even Warner Bros, anybody that's making content right now, anybody that's making visual media right now in terms of Hollywood, has the same ideology, has these same ideals, and Kevin Feige is no different. Kevin Feige is pushing these ideals as well. We already heard him a few weeks ago talk about why Doctor Strange wasn't in WandaVision, even though we all kind of expected him to be in WandaVision. We all thought that he would show up in the show because it makes complete sense. It makes complete sense that Doctor Strange would be in WandaVision. Why wouldn't he show up in WandaVision? That's right up Doctor Strange's alley. But this article from Bounding Into Comics says Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige provides more details about why Doctor Strange was cut from WandaVision. And we all know why he truly was cut from WandaVision. But in this article, Kevin Feige tries to make it sound a little bit of what it's not. He tries to make it sound a little bit better because we know how bad it sounds whenever he says the real reason why Doctor Strange wasn't in WandaVision. So he tries to make it a little bit better. He tries to make it sound not as bad. And at the end of the day, he tries to make it sound not as sexist, not as racist as it was in the first place. Previously, Kevin Feige confirmed Strange was cut because he was white and would help Wanda with her newfound powers. He made those claims as part of a Rolling Stone piece from back in May. Previously, Feige confirmed that Strange was cut because he was white and would help Wanda with her newfound powers. Straight up, that's exactly what Previously, Feige confirmed Strange was cut because he was white and would help Wanda with her newfound powers. And that's exactly what all the other woke people, that's exactly what all the other media companies are pushing as well. They do not like white males, and if you're white or you're a male, they don't really like you as much either. If you're a female, you have a little bit of leeway like Wanda has, but they do not like white males trying to help other people out in their content. It's just not a good look. They think that the woke people are the majority in America, and that's just not what it is. They're just not the majority. Most people are just normal people, and they don't care about race. Most people are good people, and they don't care if you're white, black, orange. They don't care what you are. They don't care if you're male or female. As long as you're a well-written character, as long as you're a good character, we just don't care. We want to see good stories, and that's it. But Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, no other media company in the world can figure that out. They will figure it out eventually once they start really losing money. But as of now, they haven't figured it out yet. He made those claims as part of a Rolling Stone piece from back in May. Feige stated some people might say, oh, it would have been cool to see Doctor Strange, but it would have taken away from Wanda. We didn't want the end of the show to be commoditized to go to the next movie. Here's the white guy. Let me show you how the power works. He added. That's exactly what we thought. That's exactly why we thought Doctor Strange wasn't in the show. That's exactly why we think that all these white superheroes are going to go away. That's why they killed Captain America and made him a black guy, because it looks good. They do not care about black empowerment. They don't care about actually supporting minorities. minorities. They don't care about this diversity stuff that they claim to care about. They don't care about any of that stuff. They only care about the way it looks. They care about the optics. And I'm not even that big of a hater of Anthony Mackie being the new Captain America. I'm a huge Anthony Mackie fan, and I think he's going to make a good Captain America. But the fact that it goes with exactly what they've been trying to do for so long, the fact that we've seen this race swap stuff over and over again, we've seen this gender swap stuff over and over again, it just seems like that's what they're trying to do. If they didn't have a history of doing that in the past, then I would have no problem with this happening. I would have no problem with a black Captain America. That's not why people have a problem with it. No one really cares. I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there that care. I'm sure there's some racists out there that really just don't like a black person being Captain America. Those people are pieces of shit, and their opinion shouldn't matter. It is what it is. Their opinions shouldn't matter. But whenever you say stuff like this, whenever the president of Marvel Studios says stuff like this, whenever Kevin Feige is coming out and saying that they didn't put Doctor Strange in a show simply because he's a white man, that just puts me off, man. That makes me never want to watch another piece of Marvel content for the rest of my life. And I know a lot of other people feel the same way as well. Feige didn't elaborate it. I haven't talked about this before, but we had a deal with Benedict Cumberbatch to pop up at the end of WandaVision or somewhere in WandaVision. Because we knew we wanted to connect them, Wanda's next appearance is in the second Doctor Strange movie. Next year's Doctor Strange is the Multiverse of Madness. And wouldn't it be great? But as we worked on the show and on the movie, we realized there was no reason to really do that. No, you didn't realize that there was no reason to do that. You realized that you didn't want a white man showing up to explain everything because it goes against the woke culture that Disney has created, that the Twitter sphere has created. It goes against your optics that you're trying to portray that, if we're being real, it's because they don't like white people. It's because they're trying to portray that they're against white people doing things that matter. That's really what it is, or at least white males. They're okay with white females doing it, but I'm sure that'll go away soon. And they're okay with white females doing it for now, but I'm sure that'll go away soon. They're just so obsessed with race. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why are they so obsessed with the color of people's skin or the body parts that they have? No one cares other than you. There's a few people out there who are, just pieces of shit. Like I said, racist, sexist people, they care about that stuff. Marvel Studios, Disney, Lucasfilm should not be caring about that stuff. You should be setting a better example for the rest of America. He stated after Endgame, thinking, what can we do next? Disney Plus is going to give us this opportunity to tell even deeper stories with characters you already know and love in a new type of cinematic way that we haven't done before. We've already started shooting 2 of them, and they're very, very special. And it all for the first time will interlink. So the MCU will be on your TV screen at home on Disney Plus and interconnect with the movies and go back and forth. It's exciting to expand the MCU and go even bigger and bigger. And here's the writer talking about the WandaVision stuff. Here's the writer talking about why Doctor Strange didn't show up in WandaVision. One of my favorite ideas was that in the Nexus commercial, it would kind of be a blink and you miss a cameo, a quick image of Doctor Strange as the pharmacist in the background. If you're looking closely, you'll see it for a second. We were like, the Nexus commercial is her subconscious. What if Doctor Strange is in the background and trying to reach her? But ultimately, we decided in favor of Wanda's own story. I wonder why that would be. I wonder why they would take out the white man out the story and leave in the woman to figure it all out by herself. It's because it's bad optics. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a man coming in and explaining to a woman what happened. There would be nothing wrong with a woman coming in and explaining to a man what happened. There is nothing wrong with either of those things. We don't care. The thing is, we just don't care about what race, what gender these people are. Why can't they get that through their heads? We just don't care. I don't know if we'll ever see another good piece of Marvel content. I'm sure we'll see a good piece of Marvel content, but it'll be like Endgame. There's woke stuff riddled in there, and I still liked Endgame a lot, actually. Infinity War 2, there's a lot of woke stuff in there. There's a lot more in Endgame than Infinity War, but I like both of those movies. And I think we're going to see a lot more content like that. It's going to be a good overall story. The quality of the movie will be good, but there's going to be a lot of woke stuff sprinkled in there. And I think we're going to start seeing certain races, certain genders kind of phased out of the MCU, kind of phased out of Hollywood in general, if we don't start fighting back, if we don't start letting them know that we're seeing what they're doing. Start saying stuff that I'm saying in this video. Start telling everyone about this stuff. Start letting people know, start letting Marvel and Disney know that we see this stuff, that we know what you're doing. And we don't agree with it. We don't like it. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter or join the Discord, both of the links will be in the description as well. Thank you for watching the video and hope to see you in the next one.